Clemson Tigers are favored by just a touchdown on Saturday night as they host the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets on ESPN2. Once again, the Yellow Jackets are underachieving as they were 2-0 and riding high entering their game at Notre Dame on September 19th. Unfortunately, after a 30-22 loss to the Fighting Irish, they lost the two games that followed, which has the fans howling for the head of Coach Paul Johnson to be fired. Meanwhile, the Clemson Tigers are coming off the high of holding off a furious Notre Dame rally for a big win last week. There is an old college football adage about never letting the same team beat you twice, but that is exactly what Georgia Tech has done with those two losses that followed the Notre Dame disappointment. What is most disappointing to Yellow Jackets fans and gamblers is the fact that the team blew a 28-17 third quarter lead to the North Carolina Tar Heels in last week's 38-31 home loss that has enraged their fans. Georgia Tech is now 2-3 both straight up and against the NCAA football betting point spread, with 3 of their 5 games going over the total. Meanwhile, Clemson Tigers head coach Dabo Swinney is the toast of the town after last week's breathtaking 24-22 home win over Notre Dame as 3-point favorites. Clemson is 4-0 straight up and 2-2 against the spread. They are 1-3 under the total this year. Despite the departure of offensive coordinator Chad Morris to take over as head coach of SMU, the Tigers have been able to stay strong. Defensive coordinator Brent Venables continues to prove his worth since leaving Oklahoma 4 years ago, as Clemson ranks 12th in the nation for scoring defense. Venables was basically shown the door by OU, and they have not had as good a defense since his departure, while the Clemson defense has improved dramatically and consistently. Taking a look at some numbers, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets have covered the spread in 4 of their last 6 road games, with 3 of their last 4 road games going under the total. The Clemson Tigers have covered the spread in 8 out of their last 12 home games at Death Valley, with 7 of their last 9 home games going under the total. For our pick and prediction on this game and every other game this week, check out the Bang the Book Betting Center. And don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.